So, you can take it off now. Sorry. Just wanted to get a shot with the mask on. So may I ask, what are you dressed as this year?
Weeping Angel from Doctor Who.
Have you done cosplay before?
Yeah.
What made you choose to be the Weeping Angel this year?
I wanted to do something a bit more intricate, but not so much cosplay. So if you're a Doctor Who fan, you probably know the Weeping Angels, but not a lot of people want to like sculpt a wig.
Yeah, I'm trying not to blink right now. So how many times have you done cosplay in the past?
5 or 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive. So the podcast has a slogan, which is "Stay ballsy." What's the hardest thing you had to overcome to get this costume accomplished?
Weather.
Weather?
Yeah, I was doing a lot of painting and sculpting and everything out on my back porch. So, and I would leave things out overnight to dry, and then it would rain.
Oh wow!
So I had to repair rain damage 2 or 3 times.
That's very impressive work. The wings and the mask, that's really sweet. Thank you very much for your time. Alright, so who are you folks dressed as today?
It's me, Wario.
Waluigi.
So, have you done this before? Lots of times?
Yep.
What made you decide to come out here today?
We come every year.
Been going every year, basically.
Every year. I came as Zangief last year from Street Fighter, and he came as Cammy.
I think we may have run into you guys. I was probably Dan Hibiki.
Oh yeah.
But so what made you choose these 2 costumes this year?
We were just looking around for something we could do as a double, and these 2 work together.
Sunburned?
Yep.
So let me ask you, at my podcast we have a slogan which is "Stay ballsy." What is the hardest thing you had to overcome to put these 2 costumes together?
Oh, nothing really. I mean, we wore last year. We were basically had to dress almost naked. With Zangief and Cammy. So this is much easier to wear.
You can walk through the streets, no problems.
Oh yeah, this is like a regular piece of clothing I'd wear. I'd wear this normally, except for the mustache.
Well, you gentlemen, very fine work. I thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good con.
So may I ask you, sir, who are you dressed as today? Who or what?
I am Animal Crossing character male.
Excellent. Now, have you done this sort of thing before?
A convention or this costume?
Yes.
I have done this costume once before at COTSCon, and this is my 6th convention.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. So what made you decide to be an Animal Crossing character male?
One, it's really hot, so it's nice to wear shorts and a t-shirt. It's an odd one, so not many people do it, and you also get to wear Converse all day.
Not a problem. So, at my podcast, we have a slogan, which is "Stay ballsy." What was the hardest thing you had to accomplish to get this costume put together?
Hardest thing was probably I got searched for this. I was told it was a nunchuck. I have a signature on my badge saying I am no threat to the convention because this cannot be used as a weapon to strangle anyone. That was probably the worst part of my day.
Oh, dang, dude. Well, I must say thank you very much and enjoy the convention.
Thank you. Have a good day.
So, who are you dressed as today, sir?
I'm dressed as the hero of justice, Bang Shishigami.
Awesome. So, have you done this before?
Yes. This is like the 2nd time I've done a pretty involved costume.
So, what made you choose Bang?
When I got into BlazBlue, I was like playing this like the main character Ragna, and I was like, this guy's pretty cool. And then in the storyline, I encountered Bang, and he was like, justice, and I'm a hero, and I was like, yo, this is my guy. And so I started just living the Bang lifestyle, and I was like, I can't not dress up as Bang, so I decided to do it.
Awesome. So, my friend's podcast has a slogan, "Stay ballsy." What was the hardest thing you had to accomplish to put together this costume?
Everything. So much went wrong. Stuff isn't staying together. Stuff is like falling apart when I got to the con.
Oh, no.
So it's kind of just like keeping up with it, making sure everything is not falling apart. But having people recognize you and talking to people about the game, it makes it worth it.
Is that the best part of this for you?
Oh yeah. I'm seeing like other BlazBlue cosplayers and stuff. It's a lot of fun.
Awesome. One last thing. Can you show everybody what you got on your back? I don't think I saw it.
It is
there we go.
5 foot, not really, but it should be a 5-foot nail.
Very impressive, sir. Thank you so much for your time. Do you have any words for the internet?
Stay heroic.
All right, so may I ask, what are you two dressed as today?
Okay, I'm Mako from The Legend of Korra. And I'm Seth Nightroad from Trinity Blood.
So what made you decide to choose these two costumes today? Starting on the right.
Well, The Legend of Korra just ended a few weeks ago, and I watched it and was really into it, so I decided I could put this costume together in a relatively short amount of time. So
there you go, pragmatic approach. What about you?
I just really wanted to try all the details and see if I could do it, so nice detailed outfit.
Wow, so at our podcast we have a slogan which is stay ballsy. What was the hardest thing about putting your costume together?
Yeah, the leg things are pretty hard. They're actually falling apart. But, the wig was pretty hard to style, but otherwise it wasn't all that difficult. So.
And what about you? I noticed you have very impressive headgear.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the hat was pretty hard to put together. And probably all the lacing, that took forever.
Wow. So have you folks done cosplay before?
Yes.
Several times it looks like.
Yeah, a couple of years. Yeah, she's been doing it longer than I have, but I've been doing it since about 2009.
Wow.
I've been about 2007 or so.
Wow. Well, that's very impressive work, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time.
No problem. Thank you.
So may I ask, who are you folks dressed as today?
So Bad Guy and Viking from Guilty Guild.
Have you guys done cosplay before?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I didn't need to ask that question because it looks like you've done some very good work here.
Thank you.
From the prop swords to the hair, everything. So what made you guys decide to go as Viking and Soul?
We like them.
Characters we normally use.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
So, at our podcast, we have a slogan which is stay ballsy. What is the hardest thing about putting these two costumes together?
What was the hardest?
Getting the sword here.
Yeah, transporting that sword.
You guys come from far away?
Idaho.
Yeah.
That's a bit far, wow.
We had to buy a snowboard bag for that.
Wow.
Just because of the length.
So have you guys come to Otakon before?
Yeah, this is our since 0506.
Wow, so all the way from Idaho?
We used to be Boston.
Oh, wow, well that's some dedication, I must say. To get all this stuff on the plane and over here, that's very impressive.
We could have not come this year, but we had full commissions we made at this convention.
Nice.
So we wanted to see them.
Oh, good deal. So you guys are pros at this, huh?
Yeah.
I could tell. But, well, thank you very much for your time, and enjoy the rest of the convention and
You
safe
too.
travels.
Thank you.
Oh, Battle Royale's right over here? Oh.
But he also said he wanted to eat at what, 7?
7, yeah, which is pretty
And it's
soon.
6:30.
Yeah.
So by the time we walk down there and drop stuff,
Then it would be time for food.
it'll be close to time.
May I ask, who are you, sir?
I am a color sergeant from the Boer War on the British side.
Wow, and what brings you here today?
Really cute girls in very small amounts of clothing.
A very noble purpose, a very noble purpose.
I know.
Where might people have seen you before?
They might have seen me on the field of battle in South Africa in 1899.
Wow, so my podcast has a slogan which is stay ballsy. What's the hardest thing you had to accomplish to get to where you are today?
Wear this outfit in Baltimore in July.
A very, very good answer.
So,
Thank you very much for your time.
yes, sir.
Wait a second.
Joined by two very classy individuals. And who might you folks be?
I'm Optimus Prime and she's the Lady Bumblebee.
Wonderful. So, what made you decide to choose these costumes today?
I don't know. It's kind of representing the Transformers, I guess.
I see a few accents here I don't normally see with the Transformers. It's a bit classy. You guys are dressed in formal attire. What gave you that idea?
You could say we're robots in disguise.
That is brilliant. So, at our podcast, we have a slogan, which is "Stay ballsy." What's the hardest thing of putting these costumes together?
You can't see very well.
Yeah, it's really hard to see. It's really hard to talk to people.
It's heavy and it's hot.
It's heavy on the head and the necks too.
But the effects are stunning. I must say, I'm very impressed with the work you put into this.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.